Hi there everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're all doing well. We've just stepped into Venus Retrograde today, October 5th. That's when I'm filming this right here, and of course depending on where it is you reside in the world, there could be a little bit of a shift in timing of when Venus goes retrograde exactly. I decided to do a special little series here for everyone, all the 12 signs, to see how the energies will be moving through for this particular Venus retrograde period, and that's going to be about the 5th of October leading up into the 16th, even the 18th of November. Okay, so let's see here what will be in store for each of the signs, energetically moving through. And always remember that energy is fluid, and it may resonate a few days before exactly when a time sets in, and a few days after. You may find even that energies can fluctuate months and weeks prior or after. Always take it as you will. Timing can be different for everyone, even years. So let's get right into it here for everyone, and also keep in mind that there's so many factors in the birth chart, right, that can influence how a certain energy is moving through our birth chart and what it is that, let's say, we're channeling or experiencing at a certain time. So, and it's always a matter of perception, so take it as you will. And I'm back to mention this as well, right before we jump in here. Venus, speaks to matters of love, art, partnership, harmony, beauty, finances as well, material assets, goods, hobbies, and talents as well. So wherever it is that, let's say, Venus sits in your personal chart, there could be a focus on how these energies may be moving through. You may want to watch your Venus sign. You may find that it resonates a whole lot with matters of love, art, partnership, harmony, beauty, again, finances, so on and so forth, material assets and goods. You may find during the retrograde period that the energy is related to, again, wherever it is that your Venus is sitting in your personal chart, even by way of house or planetary influence and placement, sign, so on and so forth, can be coming full circle in a certain way back around the mountain. You may be meeting people from the past, certain experiences from the past may be sort of bubbling up again for review in some kind of way, similar to retrograde of Mercury, but speaking to Venusian topics and concepts. Let's get on with it here for you, all signs here. We're going to be going briefly through each one of you, and we'll start here with, hi there Virgo, thank you so much for tuning in. Happy Venus retrograde to you all here. We're here with your very personal reading for this period, and we'll roughly spanning the time frame between the 5th of October approximately and the 16th to 18th of November. Let's get right on with it. Now we're here for you, Virgo. Let's see the energies coming through. And Venus retrograde, what is that period speaking to? Venus, being related to matters of love, art, partnership, harmony, beauty, relationships, finances, even material assets and goods. Very interesting. Okay, I am beckoned to shuffle only part of the deck and leave I'm hearing the placeholders from the last map, whatever that may mean in particular for you, that was used. It's almost like you may be tapping in, and okay, this is speaking of Venus retrograde, you could be tapping back into a certain project, or let's say even blueprint, timeline, that let's say you were thinking of using sometime down the line. I'm hearing in the past, in the present of the past, whatever that may mean in particular for you. Let's say certain levels or stages of your work, as you may have felt it, would eventually be building off of a certain past I'm hearing also level of performance. Okay, and this may be related to career finances, and if so, there's a major promotion here that's taking place, as I'm getting it for a number of you. And this reading may be speaking to so many individuals, however many individuals. There could be a focus in different ways for different individuals in terms of how the energies may be applied. Okay, let's open the window first and foremost. Virgo, one second. Okay. Ooh, Virgo, you are getting real clear with what you want to be opening up in a certain conversation. I'm seeing perhaps with a certain individual, and it's like, do I really want to be? I'm hearing calling them my boo. I'm hearing I'm hearing in the house of cards that we play in, whatever that may mean in particular for a number. You take it as you will. It can be taken, perceived, interpreted in a number of ways. The feeling I'm getting though is what is it that I'm feeling really stimulated by? And for me, that's something that is really private. Okay, I've got the Ten of Cups here, perpendicular to the star. Take a look at these two. Profound, powerful energies here for you, Virgo. I'm hearing wish upon a shooting star, whatever that may mean particularly for a number of you. There's this feeling though that we know what I'm hearing our standard is. And we're not going to be, I'm hearing, walking around. I'm hearing the working environment that we know will speak exactly to achieving that. It's just a standard that you're setting, Virgo, and it's not a matter of how I'm hearing, skip and hop and jump my way to stardom. It's a matter of how I start the engine in the, I'm hearing, very motion picture that I am creating first in my mind's eye vision. And that has to do, Virgo, with how it is that you are depicting that act, that period. I'm hearing also that feeling of performance. I'm hearing of what feels to be value, what feels that you feel it when I'm performing this way, when I'm creating and I'm communicating to my audience in this way. I feel like I'm creating something of value. I'm hearing also of a certain feeling space. And there may be a focus on what opens that up for you in a certain way. It's like, what is it that I feel I can also breathe into the room of, that I make, that I create for others, but yes, I'm hearing ever more, I'm hearing involve myself in. And sort of feeling is like, let's say, if you're a teacher of some sort, Virgo, it's like, I don't want to just feel like I'm teaching. I'm hearing tales that I've told. I'm hearing time and time and time again. I don't want it to be something that may also be irrelevant to a certain audience. It's like, I want to feel that I can still, I'm hearing, engage my audience in the way that I worked with this very subject matter at a certain point and place and time again. There's something that, let's say, you're bringing to surface, something that may have been, again, a focus in the past. I'm hearing revision cycles now, okay? Very interesting. I'm beckoned to change my outfit. I don't know, Virgo. You may be feeling somewhat like I'm hearing self-conscious. I'm seeing you like going into a meeting and you're like, is the hair on my chest standing right? I'm hearing, is everything I'm hearing properly situated? It's like there's a certain like, and Virgo, right? Naturally ruled by Mercury, naturally ruling the 6th house. There is absolutely this propensity to be very, very detail oriented. And I'm back to pull this Mother of Swords here. It's like you know what hair is out of place and which hair is not pronouncing its name correctly either. Whatever that means for you. It's like, I'm hearing, and if you're a teacher, oh my goodness. If you are a student of a Virgo teacher, watch out. That's all I can say, because they know when you're playing, I'm hearing a certain, I'm hearing a practice problem, right? And when you're, I'm hearing when you're staging your name. It's like, if you're thinking of like trumping, I'm hearing specifically I'm hearing a Virgo teacher around this period. Oh my goodness, no. I'm hearing, you don't want to take, I'm hearing, the teacher to that kind of table to work at, whatever that may mean in particular. Is like, that's a not, I'm hearing, the kind of weather we want to be forecasting. Okay. Again, the feeling I'm almost seeing like and it can be taken, perceived in a different number of ways, right? What does a teacher mean? Who is a teacher? Are we teaching ourselves in a certain way as well? Can be the energies in your own chart, Virgo. There's a focus though on how it is that you make peace with where you understand inevitably you're going, and where it is that you may be carrying your craft out too in a public way. There are a number of individuals involved here, as I'm getting it, as you may feel it, who play a certain part, who they'll also have a whole lot to say that perhaps changes the way that the story is told, I'm hearing, over time. And if you're thinking of, let's say, engaging with a number of individuals, interacting, I'm hearing, collaborating, investing with a number of individuals, it's like, well, I'm hearing, if they're going to be having a piece of this pie, I'm hearing, how are we going to all pronounce the name of it? Okay, it's like, and I'm seeing like a number of individuals coming together, like creating a certain space, I'm hearing, place as well, that they all want to sort of call home. It's like, okay, I want to be able to feel comfortable here, and I know you do too. Let's make sure that we're not stepping on anyone else's, I'm hearing, children's toes, whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you. And it's like, I'm seeing it as like, I'm almost seeing it as there could be a number of individuals here who, let's say, are coming together in a professional working environment, who I'm hearing entrepreneurial as well, who, let's say, and I'm not going to mention this, Virgo, if the energies are going by quickly for you in this reading or in whatever way, and you want to watch it in slow motion, you can change the speed setting via the dial on the bottom of this video. Just click that and it should, I'm hearing, pronounce your name correctly, whatever that may mean for you. Interesting. Okay, take it as you will, Virgo. The 4 of Cups coming through, and always it can be taken, perceived, interpreted a number of ways, but I know some of you mentioned that a few names come through, so there's something about a name here in particular. There's something about pronunciation as well. Strongly, again, though, take it as you will. There could be something that you recognize by way of changing, I'm hearing, a certain speed or tempo that you, let's say, perform at. Again, it's like if you're an editor of a video, you could be changing the speed to ensure that certain, I'm hearing, sounds are actually made out. I'm hearing pronounced. Okay. Nonetheless, I'm hearing also in the letterhead. And again, the energies are moving so quickly, so quickly. It's like, how can I put the stamp on the envelope in a way that makes very clear how I situated it on the, I'm hearing, on the table as well, that it will eventually sit on. Very interesting. Now, there's a focus here on being extremely deliberate. And I'm having this vision of you, Virgo, yet again. I'm seeing like child actors. I'm hearing child actors, and I'm seeing it almost as like a Disney performance, like bringing all these characters, all of these, I'm hearing corporate officials as well, to a certain stage together. And it's like, how do we all pronounce our name together at the same time while also maintaining a certain, I'm hearing staged identity, whatever that may mean for you, where it's like, I am not just, let's say, I'm hearing alluding to my stage name, but I'm not also going to be, I'm hearing emotionalizing my identity, whatever that may mean for you. I'm hearing also my audience, with my audience, whatever that may mean for you. There's something I'm getting, you want to almost like remain private, but then also public. It's like, how am I perhaps presenting something that is not even presented? Okay, very interesting. Now, there's something that you could be tapping into as it pertains to people, places from abroad, even a certain, let me tune in for you here, Virgo. 1 second. A certain, I'm hearing, teacher from abroad. The Daughter of Pentacles and her subject matter that's related, let's say, to long, like cultures. I'm hearing long distances and stretches of land. There could be something that's also being sent your way back home. Someone may be sending you a letter. It's like this feeling of, it's this feeling of like someone having sent you something a long ass time ago. Okay, like this was something that was, let's say, actually sent. I'm hearing through the mail. Like I'm hearing trainers, training camp, whatever that means for a number of you. Like something that was I'm hearing trained on perhaps as well, a long time ago, planned for as well, a long time ago. Something though that was, let's say, deleted from the main page, whatever that may mean for you, that is like now like arriving. It's like you get this package in the mail, Virgo, and you're like, is this from 1987? I mean, like 1967 as well. It's like, is this like, what paper shoot did this get like stuck on? This came through in another reading. It was October reading. I don't know. Virgo, let's move on quickly. I'm hearing quickly. Someone has an agenda. Temperance here coming through. We want to challenge the paradigm without transforming it in a way that it sort of, I'm hearing, like almost like I'm hearing, oh, what is that word? In a way that, in such a way that it collapses. It's like, we don't want to have to change a system by way of like destroying it. Okay, we don't want it in whatever way that may be meant for you, right? It's always a matter of perception. But the Lovers here flying into the future, I'm hearing they have a vision of a story that they have been told they wanted to tell. Whatever that may mean for you, they may have, let's say, I'm hearing a certain audience as well, that they, a certain plea, I'm hearing plea, someone who, let's say, in their audience, or who they may be associated with, could be related to certain relatives, okay, who like told them to go and reach out to you in a survey, like told them to tell you something. It can be happening in a number of ways here, Virgo. I'm seeing this as being related to even, let's say, it's like I'm hearing childhood, who may be coming back around the mountain. There's something that perhaps I'm hearing forgiveness letter, whatever that may mean in particular for you. The Star coming through, the Four of Wands upright, the Emperor, the Six of Cups. There is an emotion here that has no space, I'm hearing, to call its, I'm hearing its name out that doesn't sound right. I'm hearing outside of the room that it breathes in, whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you. It's like there's, Virgo, I'm hearing there's a certain dichotomy as well that you want to really capitalize on. It's like, I feel this, I'm hearing, I feel this feeling. I feel, even for a certain venture that I want to create, that I cannot. I'm hearing when I'm when I'm in the boardroom talking about it, I'm hearing it loses its feathers. it becomes, I'm hearing like like just the neck of the goose, and not the actual track. I'm hearing that we want to be I'm hearing tailwinding this train on. It's like there's something about the communication of this dream or this emotion really makes it feel like I'm hearing where's the starting point. And there may be let's see here, why is this happening, Virgo? What is going on here? There's something to do about a certain, let's pull, there's an investigation here for a number of you, an investigation, someone who may be really, this is for a number of you. I'm hearing Tonka trails. I'm hearing also Willy Wonka. I'm hearing knows how to talk with his teeth. I'm hearing outside of his mouth. What the fuck? I'm hearing Virgo. I'm hearing Libra as well. You may be dealing with a Libra. There's a and if you do, they know how to talk. I'm hearing and sell you on things that you didn't even know. I'm hearing had a price tag on them. Okay, it's like this is not just any proposal as well. Someone may be offering you something, and you want to not just walk into the boardroom just with your mouth gaping wide open. Like, let me see what they're. I'm hearing working with here. It's like you want to really, in a certain way, also connect with, again, what it is that you are bringing to the table as a vision. I'm hearing as a resource as well. And if Virgo, you're in a negotiation, really be sure that you are connected with what exactly you want to be recognizing as potential in that perhaps union, in that project. I'm hearing in that proposal again as well. If it's a matter of research or writing, it's like this is something that this is an absolute for me. Okay, and I don't want to be talking about things that don't take turns that I feel really translate the message that I feel so deeply connected to. And there's a vision here, Virgo, that you don't want to sacrifice, as I'm getting it, when making a certain I'm hearing emotion come to life. And there is a focus on the physical dimension of that, as I'm getting it for you, Virgo. There's a focus on who may also be talking through that process with you. And I'm seeing yet again that this is something that is really, really private in a certain way, where it's like, I don't have, I'm hearing time even to tell the whole damn story. I'm hearing specifically for a number of you, but I just know that it has to talk at this meeting. And I'm seeing it as, again, like a storyline. I'm seeing it as an emotion. I'm seeing it as a vision. Libra, I'm hearing Libra. Libra loves to talk. And quite frankly, sometimes it's I'm hearing opening a few boxes, and then on the other end, it's like closing. I'm hearing the door that we wanted to open without speaking about in a very clear way of it. I'm hearing on behalf of it as well. And if you're presenting something, someone who you may be presenting with, like, has I'm hearing a timer that just doesn't go off at the wrong times, whatever that means, particularly for a number of you. And if you're like demoing something, I'm hearing specifically for a number of you, you maybe, and if you're demoing with a number of other individuals, I'm hearing children, it's like they may feel that solutions come about in ways that you don't quite want to, I'm hearing, fine-tune the focus of. It's like, do we want to be, I'm hearing, working with our I'm hearing colors, I'm hearing emotions on the I'm hearing on the calculator that we're I'm hearing putting to rest now, whatever that may mean in particular for you. It's like you may feel that working in a certain direction is not productive anymore, or even like, let's say, making a habit of working in certain ways and hearing discussing certain subject matters is not conducive. And I'm almost seeing like a teacher who used to like have audience members or people in the I'm hearing also the committee bring their own I'm hearing classes to work, whatever that may mean in particular for you. And it's like, this is not really a train that's getting us all where we want to go. Okay, whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you. You're really getting super clear, Virgo. Like, I'm getting super clear on who you want to be really investing in. Your time, your energy, and I'm seeing it as being something that may also be related to work, and who it is that, let's say, you feel could actually be an asset. I'm hearing it as an asset, and whatever, that sounds really weird, right? And whatever that may be, and you may be really sort of like seeing things in a very structured way, and kind of like, well, I'm hearing they are technically a doctor, and they charge, I'm hearing, on the clock, and or they may be my movie maker, whatever that means in particular for you, and they charge, I'm hearing, scene by scene. It's like they have, I'm hearing, an agenda, and I've got to also make clear what I would like to be involved in, and involving them in the grander storyline of. And Virgo, I'm getting for you here that, specifically here, the Nine of Pentacles upright and the Son of Pentacles in reverse, that you don't want to have to talk about what you're trying to, let's say, create a space for, like, openly. It's like, that's awkward. I'm hearing specifically, I don't want to tell everyone that I'm making a house for I'm hearing specifically homeless children, whatever that may mean in particular for you, take it as you will, not necessarily in any way in particular. It's like, I don't want to have to tell people that this is going to be like a charity event. It's like, I don't want it to have to be like, hi, can you donate to this? I'm hearing as well. Hi, this is a I'm hearing a home, again, I'm hearing like a home for I'm hearing refugees, take it as you will. I'm hearing challenge here with the world. I don't want it to feel like it's been said that it's a home. It should feel like a home. First, in the way that I even introduce it, I'm hearing in how I present it to myself first. Now you lead out with the Judgment card, Virgo. Your words hold, I'm hearing, source to them, whatever that may mean in particular for you. Your words are, as you feel it, your decisions as well are laying the tracks to what you feel is really going to be a major, I'm hearing, cumulative event that will be led out, I'm hearing, in the future. I'm hearing February, whatever that may mean in particular for you. There may be focus on that time period. Okay, I'm seeing like I'm hearing printmaker, print shop. Okay, now you lead out with this Ace of Wands in reverse, who needs a bit of advice. Okay, whatever that may mean in particular, I'm hearing on how to get the hell home. There's a focus here on who you may be thinking of commissioning work from, and they need very clear direction. Like if you're thinking of, I'm hearing, inviting someone to host your home, it's like, make sure they know where the bathroom is. I'm hearing where the toilet plunger is and where the cookies are in the cookie jar. It's like, make everything super clear. That's just kind of what I'm getting here, the Hierophant coming through, and the Seven of Cups upright. If you're thinking of partnering up with someone, I'm hearing again, make your motives, your intentions, your moves, the directions, I'm hearing, that you want to be called out as cut in the movie scene, very, very, very clear. Like, don't take any chances here. I'm hearing specifically as you may be perceiving it, or as someone else may be also telling you, perhaps as someone who you've commissioned to give you some bit of advice. I'm hearing public speaking, take it as you will. There could be focus yet again on how you're working even with an audience, and if that is so, Virgo, there's a focus on how it is that who you talk to follows along, and I'm hearing pays attention the whole way through. It's like, how do I make like every bit of this, I'm hearing, emotional roller coaster. I'm hearing source, I'm hearing sight of stamina. Actually, I'm hearing exciting, enthralling, and inspiring for, in a way that is not just, I'm hearing glow sticks and rainbows and chapstick that smells like scented, I'm hearing plants, whatever that may mean good for you. It's like, it's not a matter of making this point one that feels like a performance that they can't set down. It's like, where do I put this thing? I'm hearing specifically. It's like, I don't want to bring them I'm hearing a plate of leaves that look like they're going to, I'm hearing, leave the room on their own. Whatever that may mean in particular for you. I'm seeing it as like a salad, whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you, okay? But yet again, it's like, Virgo, I'm seeing you wanting to communicate something with your audience in a way that, and again, I'm seeing someone like bringing giving a show, I'm hearing for a number of you, but also giving like a gift to someone in, let's say, an audience in a room. And it's like, I don't want it to be like that kind of gift that they feel like they have to immediately set down, to not, like, I'm hearing, to not work with it, whatever that may mean particularly for you. It's like, I don't want it to feel like something that just feels so kind of overwhelming, okay? And there's a certain simplicity to that you feel, and perhaps even clarity of, well, what exactly is the dimension that it may be speaking to, that is going to really pronounce the name. Again, I want to backtrack to this vision that I had at the very beginning of the reading, and it was about, right, these individuals who, let's say, would be coming together. I'm seeing them as being totally like of different nationalities. I'm hearing different speakers for different houses as well. There could be a focus on perhaps parties that they represent or nations that they represent. And it's like they come together in this one space, and it's like they may be also creating a certain unanimous vote, whatever that may mean for a number of you. It's like, again, how do we make a decision even, or set a certain label, a contract that speaks on behalf of us all without merging, I'm hearing, our very unique own personalities in ways that sacrifice and I'm hearing overstep. I'm hearing step on the toes, again, on the shoes of the families that we work with, that we represent, again, whatever that may mean for a number of you. And I'm seeing yet again, it's like a very clear image of there being like a number of, I'm hearing teachers, leaders, public speakers as well, who come together. It could be also, I'm hearing training course. I'm seeing as well like entrepreneurs again, like the heads of like large multinational corporations. I'm hearing that just specifically, take it as you will, who come together in a certain space to create, I'm hearing a certain network, a certain group. And they come to this space, I'm hearing setting a certain pace of their own first. And then it's like, okay, how are we all going to tango? I'm hearing specifically, how are we all going to also talk about this? I'm seeing though, it's like, again, I'm seeing these leaders in one space, and they all have, let's say, like children that they bring with them. It's almost as if they're all going to live in this space as well. It's like, how are we all going to talk to each other in the temper tantrums that we're going to eventually throw, whatever that means. I'm imagining people who speak totally different languages, like shouting and yelling at each other. I'm seeing it like in different languages at the same time. Take it as you will. And the feeling is like, how are we going to have a moderator for that too, as well? If you're dealing with, I'm hearing a Pisces, who is going to be making the piece here, something that everyone can participate in. I'm hearing in a way where it's like, we're not just going to have one person chime in with a certain, I'm hearing complicated message and then check out, and then someone else is going to come in and say sorry, and then someone else is going to come in and say, everybody, I'm hearing pack up your things and go home, and then someone else. It's like, how do we make sure that everybody can tap into a period where it's so interesting? Because I'm seeing a lot of people in a room, and I'm seeing it as being like a public, I'm hearing oriented, I'm hearing serviced as well, mediation, I'm hearing class. It's like, I'm seeing it almost as like when everybody is, let's say, hot, I'm hearing hot, and there's a certain conversation that's like really kind of getting I'm hearing like feathers flying in the air. It's like, how do we make it so that everyone has like access to a button that they press and then everything shuts down in that room? It's like, how do we make sure that everyone like just is able to stand, I'm hearing, in the room in silence at the same time? And I'm seeing it as being something that almost is like a unanimous vote. I'm seeing like this panel with like a button. Everyone on the panel has a button, and when things get too crazy, like they all press the button in some kind of way. Like, okay, I'm voting that we're gonna stop talking about this right now, kind of feeling very interesting. Ooh, okay, Virgo. Now, there's a certain strategy though, perhaps even a decision, perhaps a school, I'm hearing as well, of thought. I'm hearing also of a practice that you feel you want to be the trailblazer of. It's like in a certain way, whatever that may mean for you. It's like, I want to set, I'm hearing, the tone of the mediation, I'm hearing as well. For a number of you, I want to also, I'm hearing, stage it, and I want to strategize it, and I want what it is that I communicate in that moment of relaying what I feel to be the very structure of this experience. I'm hearing storyline as well, in the way that I carry it out, to be something that is not feeling like a sacrifice, I'm hearing, of the grander mission. And it's like, how do we make everyone feel yet again like they've got a piece of the pie, that they are tasting, I'm hearing, the flavors of, I'm hearing personally, it's like, I don't want to be on this panel and just because we're all here together, I'm hearing, as the guest hosts, we all have to have the same reaction to the same performance. It's like, no, I want to feel like I've got somewhat of a personalized touch on how it is that I'm making, I'm hearing, also my remarks. I'm hearing those that may challenge certain visions and views, I'm hearing, of the populace, whatever that may mean for you. I'm hearing that I work for, on behalf of. There could be focus again on community service work. Now, there's a focus, Virgo, right before we tune it out. Let's see if anyone else comes through here. Again, right, Venus retrograde being a period of things perhaps coming back from the past, things perhaps being presented about what has happened in the past. Take it as you will. Someone may be coming through and talking to you very clearly, very openly. Gemini, Libra, you may be dealing with an air sign, or even a lawyer. I'm hearing legal list serve. There could be focus on technology here, something to do with perhaps what you sent out a long time ago, like a lot of emails in the past that eventually like get bounced or something of that nature, where you're like, what was that about? I'm hearing, I invested so much time and energy to make sure that all of those MailChimp, I'm hearing, file folders eventually found the right place, and I'm hearing in the future, take it as you will, perhaps were going to be sent out at a certain point in time that didn't quite find the form that I would have liked or expected. And there's something here that's now coming clear about perhaps who was involved in that process, what it is that was actually, it's like something like this, Virgo. It's almost like I'm seeing you having paid for a service in the past. Very clearly. You like paid to have something done, sent out, printed even, packaged. I'm hearing emotionally as well, take it as you will. I'm hearing emotions, perhaps a way to I'm seeing flowers, like, oh, I sent them these flowers, this big, but I'm seeing it as something that was like dispatched at stages. And it's like, did those never arrive? I'm hearing specifically for a number of you. I'm hearing, oh shit, okay, whatever that means, for a number of you. I'm hearing, let's not make the challenge the chapter that we're now writing. Okay, it's like there's something that you feel perhaps it's like, okay, well that happened, and what am I going to happen upon now and next, and making sure that that doesn't happen again. Take it as you will. There could, again, I'm getting it as being a focus, but not being a real big focus for a number of you. For some of you, this is not necessarily something that is related to what you're working on. Take it as you will, or work. And for a number of you, this might not be you might be finding a different, I'm hearing revenue source for something. You may find another path through which these experiences may be coming through. Very interesting. Okay. It's almost as if for a number of you, I'm getting that there may be a certain dimension that this experience is living through. I'm hearing in this moment, I'm seeing like as a certain path that it's moving along. And for another number of you, I'm getting that this is something that has been worked out perhaps in the past already, okay, that has been already dealt with in a certain way, and or that, let's say, has a plan for moving forward in another direction. Here, I'm hearing through another doorway, okay. Now I'm hearing mathematically, there could be a focus on certain algorithms. Now, the focuses I'm getting for you here, Virgo, is on the stage that's set to make the decisions that you feel are not going to be made purely legally, purely strategically, I'm hearing as well, or in terms of financing. The focus here is what is actually going to be physically presented. I'm hearing represented, and it has to do with what you take home with you as well. When I'm, let's say, going to be giving a certain speech, what is the stage going to look like? What is a speech in and of itself going to consist of in terms of what I'm acting through it, and what physically am I also presenting or representing in that moment? And then what is it that I'm going to actually be creating from that in a physical, material, financial, monetary way as well? And there's a focus that you're setting here on what, again, the standard is for you of manifestation and creation. I'm hearing, who do you also see involved with that process? Who do you see also really having a certain, I'm hearing tug of war, I'm hearing tension that they sort of, almost, I'm hearing accentuate your practice with in a way that really is actually serving the union. I'm hearing specifically for a number of you, it's like when they come on stage and they play with that ball and bounce it around a bit, I'm hearing, I get worked up in the right way. I really, I'm hearing, I want to know, I'm hearing how to pop that ball. It's like a dog that it's like you're like bouncing this ball around. They're like, it's like that kind of feeling. It's like, oh my gosh, this is somewhat, I'm hearing putting pressure as well, but in a very good way. I'm not seeing it as like pressure as like, oh, I'm sweating and I'm on stage and I don't know my magic trick. It's like not like that. Okay, Virgo. Which, right, it's like Virgo, you take right things super seriously, and always matters, always depends, so many factors in the birth chart, but you can tend to take things really seriously, pay attention to details. Oh my goodness, yet again, like I know my mom actually has a lot of Virgo in her chart, and I'm familiar with this archetype. Actually, I know a few people who've got a lot of Virgo in the chart. All family members. And there's this, especially if you got your Mars in Virgo, oh my goodness. That's like, I'm hearing timing and tracking at its finest sort of degree, okay? It's like when we take an action on, we don't just take it on physically. We don't just take it on as like anything you can do, I can do better. It's like, no. Okay, you're doing what you're doing, but I want to know what I'm doing and how I'm going to do it and what that means for me, and yes, in relation to you and how you do it, but I want to ensure that the way that I do it then has a certain also purpose and meaning and value for us both and what we're doing together. It's like that. It's almost kind of like a Venus and take it as you will, the Venus and Libra I was going to say, but Venus and Venus Virgo I'm hearing as well, and this is Venus retrograde, so whatever this may mean in particular for a number of you can be taken, perceived, and interpreted in a number of ways, but I'm hearing Mars in Libra, okay, and you got here Justice in reverse, right above the Devil upright. There could be a focus here on, and I was going to say, similar to Mars and Venus, given that Mars and Venus is like, okay, well, before I take the action, let me see, let's say, and always, again, so many factors can be at play in the birth chart, but I'm not going to mention it. There's a general statement here. It's like if you got your Mars and Venus, it's like, well, there's going to be the decision that we decide on, the action that we take, the feeling that what we do interacts in a certain way with what we make together. And before, let's say, action is taken, there can be this focus, preoccupation, even with every side of the coin. It's like, do we have a left and a right? I'm hearing, okay, the bird that's going to fly, do they have, I'm hearing, a preference for how they want to be swinging to the left of this, I'm hearing, storyline, and the right? There could be a focus on perhaps how it is that you may be planning to take action in a certain way, perhaps even maneuvering through a political sort of climate, take it as you will. I'm hearing social, socio-political, I'm hearing intervention, community as well. It's like, how am I going to be carrying this conversation through without really, I'm hearing, rocking any boats, I'm hearing, and flustering any feathers. I'm hearing plucking any feathers as well. And it's like, I don't want to be the, I'm hearing, performer that pops everyone's bubble. I'm hearing, like, on stage. I don't want to feel like I'm hearing the professor that feels kind of I'm hearing patronizing, whatever that may mean for you, take it as you will, can be taken, perceived, and interpreted in a number of ways. I want to feel like I'm hearing a practice of my own philosophy. I'm hearing also my own passion, and what does that require of me to understand what gets me on that stage? And you got the Strength card here that leads out right over the Two of Cups in reverse. There's a focus for you, Virgo, on what you want to be creating, and again, who you want to be creating it with. Let's see here what happens as you lead out of November 16th to the 18th. You're leading out here with the High Priestess who's looking back at the Fool. They've got a few decisions to make, I'm hearing, and a few innuendos to fake, whatever that may be, particularly for you or them or their whole house. I'm hearing party of guests. There is a focus on what may be presented in a very public way. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love and light to you, Virgo. Enjoy this period. Thank you so much, all of you, for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscriptions. I'm so touched by all of you. Thank you for connecting here energetically above all, and thank you for your support energetically above all. And I'll see you soon. Bye, Virgo.